Hello my friends, and welcome back to another Brotato Danger 5 GMO suggested combinations run. This is a combo that has been suggested many times in the comments, so excited to finally get to it. We're going to try to use as many different weapons as we possibly can by pairing the Multitasker, who gets 12 weapons, with the Gladiator, who gets bonuses for every different weapon. We have large attack speed and luck penalties, but we'll gain the attack speed back because we're going to get a lot of different weapons, but that will come with a corresponding damage penalty. Just for fun here, I'm going to just use the first 12 weapons that we see, so we're going to end up with a very eclectic collection, and we'll just see if we can cobble together a viable build out of whatever weapons we happen to get. So I'm going to roll here. I will re-roll if we get a ranged weapon, because I feel like that's out of the spirit of the run, since Gladiator can only use melee weapons. So we're just going to randomly roll, and we got Shuriken. Shuriken is a ranged weapon, even though it scales with melee damage, so I will re-roll that. And sure, Thief Dagger, awesome start. Always love a Thief Dagger. So this is a bug that can happen where your character spawns without a face and has no abilities, as you can see. It was pointed out in the comments, thank you to the people who did this, that you can just hit restart and that should, fix the run. So this combo's not just entirely bugged. We are able to actually just restart the run and play it. Should also start with a nice little bonus to money here, thanks to the Thief Dagger. Just running through all the enemies to make sure our Thief Dagger swings hit as many at once as possible to maximize our income. And you can see we got 68, which is an awesome start. Since we're going to end up with a pretty severe percent damage penalty, I'm very happy to take percent damage, so I'll grab the head injury here. And then let's reroll. Attack speed I'll be building naturally. Move speed wouldn't be bad, but I think I'd rather find harvesting or luck or something like that early. But I'll take percent damage because that'll be really important. Alright, weapons number 2 and 3. We've got Claw and Lightning Shiv. I will lock this gentle alien and roll. And take a Scissors as well. I'm going to lock this Claw because upgrading our weapons will be difficult. So I actually want to lock duplicate weapons here so we can make sure we at least get some of our weapons to level 2. We'll probably have a lot of level 1 weapons by the end of the run, but level 2 weapons are a huge upgrade typically, so that's going to be very important. Currently have 4 precise weapons, so our weapon tags are actually doing very well. We've got a solid critical hit chance with our 4 precise weapons. Do I want to lock the weird food? Probably. That's going to be a pretty big boost, even with our low luck, which we should be able to repair. Alright, Torch is unfortunately not the one that we wanted. I don't know why I re-rolled there. We were guaranteed to see a weapon, so I just threw 3 money away. Because I was going to lock whatever weapon I saw anyways, since I'm planning to use the first 12 weapons we see, so re-rolling there was obviously a mistake. If we were looking for a specific weapon, then re-rolling there would have been right, but since we're playing a themed run where we're taking all the weapons we see, it was obviously terrible to re-roll there. So we should have 3 more money than we do. I'm gonna just recycle the glasses. I don't think we'll need range, and we're just a melee range character anyways, so I'm not gonna build range in particular. We could build crit chance, that could be helpful, but I think again here, let's just reroll and try to get stats we care about more. Grab some harvesting for some additional income. I can't buy the entire shop here, so let's go ahead and buy the Torch and the Claw, and then combine, and then I will do 1 reroll. And we'll lock the Scissors. I guess I'm locking both of these, so that's fine. Rerolling there is fine because that guarantees us that we get to lock 2 weapons. So not the same as the previous shop, because in the next shop we're no longer guaranteed weapons. This way, we can make sure to hit 12 different weapons as soon as possible. Also note that my mistake with the money there did actually cost me the ability to buy 1 extra item, so even those little mistakes with 3 materials here and there add up quite significantly, so always good to strive to avoid making that kind of error. Let's reroll here. I'm again looking for harvesting, though 8% damage is great. We'll take 8 harvesting as well. Let's buy the fighting stick. We will buy the Scissors and combine. And then I still can't afford all of these items. Let's buy the Gentle Alien for economy and then reroll. Flaming Brass Knuckles, sure, that's another unarmed weapon, so we'll end up with 2 of those for some dodge percent. Wrench, unfortunate that we rolled into this one. Not exactly the weapon I'd have chosen. Doesn't really work with anything else we have going on, but that's the way the cookie crumbles. I will need some regeneration of some kind. Probably I'll do a little bit of health regeneration and a little bit of lifesteal, or just consumable healing and lifesteal. We're going to be attacking very quickly, so lifesteal should be good for healing for us. We also do have the scissors, which helps a little bit with our lifesteal as well. These are all excellent stats, of course, but I'm going to grab the harvesting so it can start growing a little faster, and we'll take the percent damage to make sure our percent damage isn't falling too far behind from the Multitasker passive. I will take the Flaming Brass Knuckles, so now we do have a little bit of an elemental damage sub-theme with Lightning Shiv, Torch, and Flaming Brass Knuckles. The Wrench, really not helpful here. We'll take the Weird Food. I don't really need to buy 2 melee damage off the Hedgehog, so I'm going to reroll. And Organic Fist Wrappings gives us an armor, which is nice to have on a weapon like this, and also another unarmed and primitive weapon. So 2 tags that we already have quite a few of, and boosts our HP and dodge percent a little bit. And then, of course, we have to lock the Torch, because that's another weapon that we have already. And the Helmet, I will buy. Armor is something that we're going to want to pick up pretty soon, so going to make sure to grab that. Currently, our Wrench, I guess, is helping with a little bit of wave clear, because that turret is killing the occasional enemy. That will fall off pretty quickly, since we probably won't be building engineering, although if we do end up with improved tools, we'll get a lot of attack speed. Although it may not count, I don't remember if the Multitasker attack speed counts as permanent or temporary attack speed for improved tools. I believe it will work, but I'm not 100% sure of the exact mechanic there. I'll take the beanie here. We don't really need to buy attack speed because we have 140% already, so I'm probably better off buying luck or melee damage. I'll just take the melee damage. And then here, I'm going to buy the Lumberjack shirt, the Torch, and we'll combine that. It's better for us to have, because we only get the attack speed buff with different weapons, it's better for us to combine weapons because we lose percent damage. So it's better for us to have our weapons combined rather than have 2 of the same weapon. I'll take the helmet here, and we're going to end up with no luck, so I don't think we need the baby elephant. Let's definitely grab the Thief Dagger and combine that, and then buy the rock. That's one where we could consider not combining the Thief Daggers, because 2 Thief Daggers is just more chances at gaining extra materials, but to maintain the theme of the build, we're going to combine all our weapons, so we only have 1 of each at a given time. Pitchfork we'll take, Scar we will take, and Injection I will also definitely take, because our percent damage... We've actually managed to buy enough that we're going to have positive percent damage, even with the minus 50% penalty from Multitasker, so that's going very well. Minus 30% overall, because Multitasker comes with a percent damage bonus, but... I should be trying to approach enemies from the bottom left, so that they're on our top right, so that the Thief Dagger attacks them more frequently. Thief Dagger is a short-ranged weapon, though, so it's hard to get it in range of stuff. But we can pick up a couple extra materials if I manage to approach more enemies from the appropriate direction. If we do find an especially awesome weapon, I will replace some of these weapons with a more awesome weapon, just for fun value, of course. Here, I'm going to just take 15 luck. Although you can get away with not boosting your luck on this character, luck is just so good, and we don't really need max HP. We've got 30. Obviously, we will need max HP, but 30 max HP is fine for Wave 6, I think. I'm gonna roll here and just keep trying to repair my luck. We actually have 27 harvesting. This is a very early crown, so with -10 luck, we got a wave 6 crown. That's pretty impressive. So I will buy that, and we'll buy the scar as well. And then we're going to take the pitchfork, which is going to give us a little bit of extra % damage. And then go to the next wave. Pitchfork also is long-ranged and normally just cares about your attack speed, so our high attack speed should be pretty good for it. We definitely have the DPS to kill these flashers, so I'm going to let the eggs spawn for extra materials. We have 11 seconds remaining in the wave, so we can let those remaining eggs spawn. Kill all of those. This one, we won't have time to kill, but I'm going to go after the big pods of enemies regardless. We got 1% damage off of our pitchfork there. Here, crit chance would be fine, but I think just taking 3 armor is going to help keep us alive better than anything else. And we currently have 11 weapons, so let's just go ahead and take the stick, and now we are maxed out on weapons. Take the injection here, and then roll. This early, I'm going to take another scar. I think that's fine. Unfortunately, the level 1 Thief Dagger doesn't help us, so we can't do anything with that, but the Butterfly will give us a little bit of regeneration. The level 2 Rock, we can replace our level 1 Rock with, so let's go ahead and do that. And the Flaming Brass Knuckles, we definitely want to upgrade as well. That will be our first level 3 weapon. Gentle Alien, of course, we're taking. And because we do have the Brass Knuckles and the Torch, and the Lightning Shiv, do I want this Boiling Water? If we got Scared Sausage, because we could end up with in the kind of elemental damage engineering build. We have a wrench already. We could get Pocket Factory and improved tools and stuff like that. But I think it's not worth buying Boiling Water just for these 2 weapons out of our 12. And they're not, or I guess 3 weapons out of our 12, but they're not even our strongest weapons or anything. And the kind of speculative, maybe we'll end up buying these 6 specific items to make elemental damage worth having. I do love the ridiculous appearance of this character. I mean, just look at all of the weapons we have. This really looks like, you know, like the first time you play Brotato and you just buy one of everything just to see what happens before you realize how the game works. We've got a wrench, we've got a torch, we've got a thief dagger. Bag, obviously excellent. Even with negative luck, this will still pay for itself. We don't have any explosion damage currently. I think I will recycle the dynamite here. Maybe I'll regret that if we find a bunch of explosion damage, but for now I just don't think it's worth investing heavily in something that we're not doing. We'll take the dodge percent, because I will want to boost that, and now our percent damage is fine. I could increase that. I could buy some crit chance. I think now is a good time to start building some HP, though. Magic Barrier makes me a little more interested in doing elemental damage stuff, because it's such a fun item. I still don't think it's very good for us. We've already built 10% dodge, so I'd really hate to bring my dodge back down to 0. So I think we're going to skip on that. We will buy the Flaming Brass Knuckles and roll. On the other hand, the gnome immediately punished for not taking the magic barrier, of course. The gnome would have made that an excellent pickup. I'll take the cute monkey for some additional healing and then roll, and mastery will be very good as well. Incendiary turret, I think we're going to pass on. Well, obviously, if I'd known that with negative whatever we have in luck, negative 10 luck, we would be rolling into a gnome on wave 9, then I would have taken the magic barrier. But other than the game mocking me, I don't think that was the right decision. Or, you know, I think we made the right decision at the time. I don't think it would have been the right decision to pick up the magic barrier. And even given the gnome, it's probably still not optimal just from a strict winning the game standpoint, but it would have been really sweet. This character is just surrounded by a fence of destruction at all times. Our attack speed just means that enemies basically can't get to us. I would love to see a hunting trophy. We've got decent critical hit chance, so we could benefit from that a lot. Here I'll just take 3 armor. We will take some move speed, because we don't have any. And then, do I want to start building dodge or max HP? I think max HP still, and then now that we've got that, we can start building some dodge. I will take the gnome and the mastery. Energy bracelet for 4% crit chance and 2 elemental damage. I don't think that's worth it. Oh wait, we do have a pitchfork though, so let's not forget to upgrade our pitchfork. We can upgrade our scissors as well, and we already have a level 2 stick, so no need to buy that. We don't have a screwdriver, but we can't use any of these. Let's roll one more time. We only have a level 1 rock. I will buy the Peaceful Bee. Dodge is still something we want to boost because we're a melee character, and the Lost Duck will get us up to 0 luck, which isn't terrible. We have a level 2 rock, so we can't use that level 1 rock. This is the challenge with the Gladiator in general, is that you're going to end up with rolling items that you have and want to use, but can't actually buy a lot, because you need to roll specifically an on or over leveled weapon in order to be able to purchase, whereas most characters can build up. That's if you're doing the all 6 different weapons, or in our case, all 12 different weapons thing. But that is my preferred way to play Gladiator. Gladiator is a powerful enough class. There's a lot of different ways to play it, but you can either just do 6 different weapons, get the maximum attack speed, or you can just do like 2 different weapons to make your shops a little cleaner. Both are ways to play the character that work just fine, and I've seen advocates of both methods. To be honest, I think whichever way you find most fun with the character is the way to go, because it's a very easy character. We're taking very little damage, so I'm going to pick up the Triangle of Power here. Might regret that if we roll into Bloody Hand. And the game has been going out of its way to mock my decision-making, so that may happen. Take the snail here. I'll just take some melee damage, and then let's buy this and this. Gummy Berserker, I don't think we need. Roll here. Jousting Lance. We can't. We already have 12 weapons. Power Generator, currently negative in terms of damage, because we only have 4% speed, but we definitely will buy more speed, so I'm going to pick that up. And then the mouse we will take, of course, and the rock as well is an upgrade, and level 3 rock is actually nice, because it gives us, it's level 2 where you get the armor. Level 4 rock would be nice, because it gives us another point of armor. But the 1 point of extra HP from the rock isn't bad. I'm curious, actually, which of our weapons are doing the most. Lightning, Chiv doing 1500, 2000 on the claw, 1500 on the fighting stick, 2000, 800 on the torch, 1000. It's basically just a function of the range of the weapon. You can see Pitchfork is outdoing the others. Oh yeah, and these we upgraded, so we don't have damage tracking for them. But basically, the range of our weapon is what determines whether it does the most damage, which is always the case when you're playing these multi-weapon builds. One thing that's actually kind of nice for us is, despite buying a bunch of random melee weapons, which often have high knockback, we've actually avoided buying too many weapons with knockback, meaning that we are able to DPS down specific enemies. That's something that you can really struggle with this kind of build, is having weapons that will knock enemies out of the range of your other weapons. making it very hard to focus down like specific loot aliens or the rib cages or anything that you just want to kill quickly. Take the metal detector here, and we're at positive luck, and yeah, I think even though, of course, we do want the luck, I'll take the mushroom. Snake, I will pick up rather than 17 materials, because we are doing some burning damage stuff, and that might end up being something we do more of. Take the lungs here, just so that we have a little more healing, and some percentage dodge. Ooh, upgraded Thief Dagger. Don't mind if I do. We will take the leather vest and the poisonous tonic as well, and then roll. Cyberball, we still have low enough luck that I don't think it's going to be worth it, but the metal, of course, will be great. We're going into an elite wave, so I'd like to find something for 100 that we can upgrade our combat with. Unfortunately, we found the level 2 wrench for 102, so we weren't able to find anything that helps against the elite wave. I think we have the damage to kill it, but without too much trouble, but just because attack speed is what typically determines whether you can kill elites or not. But our defensive stats aren't amazing, and when you're playing this sort of eclectic group of weapons, it can be hard to tell whether you have exactly how much damage you do. As it turned out, we had enough damage to kill the elite pretty comfortably, even though it was a relatively difficult one for a melee character, but I have to say, between the high-level items that we're finding and the number of boxes that we're finding, despite our very low luck, we are getting very lucky this run. I feel like we're running quite a bit over curve. Finding like a wave 6 crown, finding that gnome on wave 8, and finding multiple boxes just dropping from trees and stuff when we only have 3 luck is generally better than you'd expect in terms of what we're seeing happen in this game. Okay, well, we found the spider. Spider is exactly the item that we want. Truly an incredible item. Gonna give us 72% attack speed. We'll take the helmet, of course, as well. And Sif's Relic, don't mind if I do. Wow, this is just out of a normal box as well. So, with our 4 luck, we keep finding these level 4 items. I'll just take the percent damage, I think. That's fine. We're going to take the metal, upgrade our wrench to a level 3, and take the duct tape, and then roll. A level 3 pitchfork, unfortunately, we have to sell to upgrade, but let's go ahead and do that. I am including kind of a rule that I just have to upgrade my weapons as much as possible, because you could just leave everything at level 2, but it's more fun when we're playing these wacky weapons builds if we get to actually see them used at their highest levels. Ooh, nice. A 4th level Thief Dagger. That'll be great. A leveled up stick. The funny thing about stick is such a good weapon that it's fine even if you only have 1 of them. So we're not actually taking much of a penalty just buying the single stick. Take the beanie here, because of course that gives us more damage from the power generator, as well as just being good. Move speed is one issue that our character currently does have, so I'd like to improve that. Basically, if we can get a little more move speed and a little more healing, alongside 20 or so more max HP, but that'll come naturally, and some additional dodge, then we'll be very happy. Our offensive abilities are very good, but right now we just need to boost our defensive options up just a little bit more. This is, of course, a very powerful character combination. I'm not going to pretend like this is a difficult combo or anything, but I think there's some fun things that we've seen as we've gone through in terms of how this actually ends up playing out. I will still buy Scared Sausage and stuff if we see those too, because we actually have a decent elemental damage sub-theme. I will recycle this, though. It's going to cost me percent damage, but now we get to take 9% speed, which is exactly what we want, and 9 HP. Perfect. We'll go to a level 4 Thief Dagger, buy the beanie and the poisonous tonic, and then roll. We don't have a Polter Limb, right? Yeah, no, we don't. We have the organic fist wrappings instead. I will take the sunglasses, but I will also take Ritual and Riposte. Those will both be solid items for us. Feeling a lot better because I boosted my move speed by 13%. This is just a much more pleasant way to play the game when you move a little bit faster. I probably, in general, I mean, I think people often make the mistake of undervaluing move speed, so I don't want to say that you shouldn't buy move speed, because you definitely should. I personally probably overvalue move speed a little bit, just because the game feels so much better to play. When you have a little bit of extra move speed, it's just more fun. And I think it is when you're trying to play a game or win a game, or especially, as I'm doing, teach people a game, it's important to recognize what your biases are. Yep, we'll take the dodge. We're getting close enough to dodge cap as well. We've got a horde wave coming in. We'll take the sad tomato. Currently not doing that much because we don't have that much regeneration, but the downsides... Oh, nice. We actually got a weapon we have. The downsides are very low to non-existent for this build, so I'm pretty happy to just buy the sad tomato, and that'll help us stay alive in later waves once we get a little more regeneration. Take the broken mouth here, and goat skull will be good, so because our melee damage is fine, but definitely could be better. Butterfly, I think I will lock this as well. We've ended up not really doing the elemental damage thing, which is fine. And lifesteal, of course, will help us a lot, given our attack speed. Gonna drink some water. Also, as I sat up to drink some water, looked up from my screen briefly, I just realized that my cat has been in here the whole time. I did not know he was asleep in my office when I started recording, but he's just been completely comatose in here. Uh, 700 materials, wave 15, not bad income. We definitely could do better, but if we had like a hunting trophy or something like that, but still pretty good, of course. We've got pretty good consumable healing, so I'm just going to pick this up. Oh, nice. We'll take the weird food as well. Take 6% speed. We will pick up both of these and then roll. Definitely some armor. Blindfold, of course, very good for this build. We don't really need more XP gain at this point, but I will still take luck. We don't have a hatchet. We've got a level 3 stick, so these aren't meaningful upgrades. And then for 36, I'm not going to reroll. Let's go to the next wave. Making sure to kill the buffing aliens, the brain bugs, as quickly as we can. Our level 4 Thief Dagger has actually been worth quite a lot of money. The fact that we were able to start with that has given us a decent amount of income. I expect it's at something like 50, which doesn't sound like much, but every little bit counts, and of course it snowballs. Each piece of income that you get turns into more money later, because it means you get better at wave clear, you get to buy more economy items, you get more looks in the shop at good items, so even small amount of money that you get early snowball pretty hard. Sadly, the turret was not able to clear that buffing alien. I was watching the turret over here just ineffectually shooting the same guy for 20 damage over and over again, but I've reduced my engineering quite a bit, so we're not getting any value out of that. I will take the 4 regeneration here. We will... it's too late for Magic Barrier, even if that was something we were doing, but I will buy the Cute Monkey. We have a level 3 Scissors, right? Yeah, so we can't upgrade Scissors. Let's roll. Metal detector I will buy. Level 4 flaming brass knuckles is kind of fun. Strange book. We've actually ended up with a decent amount of elemental damage, so that could be a bunch of engineering. Unfortunately, engineering doesn't really do anything for us, so we're going to pass on that. I'll take the tardigrade as well, because we do have the triangle of power, so... or did I end up not buying that? No, I bought that, yeah. Tardigrade can save us 2% damage if I take a hit here. And then, of course, I'll take the poisonous tonic as well. Sometimes I'll get comments from people like, how do you not remember that you have this item? Or whatever. Like, well, I've done... I don't know, 300 Brotato videos at this point. So sometimes remembering which run precisely I'm playing is a little bit difficult, because I've played a lot of this game. I think we've taken one hit off the Triangle of Power so far. Triangle has definitely worked out very well for this character, because percentage damage was something we were struggling with, and taking hits was something that wasn't happening. So the Triangle of Power has been an excellent purchase for us this run. Lure, of course, we will take, and then 12% dodge, bringing us pretty close to dodge cap. We will take this, and then roll. We don't need piercing damage. We've got a level 3 wrench already, so let's roll here again. An upgraded torch. We have to sell this one, but let's go ahead and upgrade. And one more reroll, again, because we're going into a boss fight. Definitely taking Reformation's hoodie. I will buy the scared sausage. We've got a decent amount of elemental damage. And glass cannon will help with our percent damage, although our percent damage is pretty high at this point. We should be able to just obliterate this elite, because our damage output is quite good, so we should kill it very quickly. And there it goes. Even kept our tardigrade intact. I like having tardigrade because it gives you an indicator of whether you're taking a hit or not. Sometimes the audio cue can be hard to hear when you've got an especially chaotic run. Man, I hate when the loot aliens get buffed. It makes them take so much longer to hunt down. On the other hand, we did get 3 loot aliens, so you win some, you lose some. Alright, there we go. We took 2 hits at once there, I think, because our tardigrade went away and I took 12 damage. Not sure what we took the second hit from. But we've taken 2 hits so far this wave, so we're still very positive in terms of our Triangle of Power damage. Big arms, that's going to be good, even though it does speed and armor, of course, are stats that we want. I'll take this, and I don't really need the toolbox, so we're just going to recycle it. The toxic sludge, we did buy the scared sausage. On the other hand, we're very close to dodge cap. I guess I'll take this, but you could also avoid taking that as well. I'll take the crit chance there. Retromation's hoodie is 92% attack speed, and we'll take this, and then go to wave 19. So we have 400% attack speed already. I don't think we're getting to any, like, 500% attack speed or anything like that, but 400% I would say is pretty respectable. And now that we have the Reformation's hoodie, we can build attack speed quicker, of course. I'd like everyone to notice the tardigrade just broke there. It was still intact up until I started talking about it. It was still intact, but that means we only took 1 hit that wave. So, you know, you're in the presence of a genius of dodging. I'm going to reroll here, and we will take some melee damage, as well as the coupon won't pay for itself. So you can actually, whether a coupon will pay for itself on the last wave, you can tell, because you're gonna spend out all your money. So if you have more than 1,000 materials left over after you buy the coupon, it'll pay for itself. I will take the little muscly dude here, take out the little frog. I will reroll. Take the sunglasses, because crit chance is good here, and then blindfold, almost at dodge cap. And let's just go ahead and take the duct tape, because 1 armor is going to be more important than the bonus HP. And go to wave 20 and see if we can kill these elites really quick with our random assortment of garbage. Tanked that hit there, unfortunately. Was hoping to save the tardigrade for the entire wave, but it was not to be. Nevertheless, we have defeated the elites, and this run was just good, clean fun. Definitely recommended if you are just looking for a fun time, because you get to go with a completely random assortment of weapons. Just looking at our DPS, we've got Lightning Shiv at 4k, 7k on the Claw, Organic Fist Wrappings doing basically nothing. Yep. Rock actually outperforming the Scissors, which is interesting. Wrench, of course, not doing anything, but you don't expect it to. 10,000 on the Pitchfork, and notice how good sticks are. Sticks, such a good weapon that even with only a single stick, it's almost our highest DPS weapon. Thief Dagger, level 4 on par with the stick. 5k from the Fighting Stick, which is fun, and the Flaming Brass Knuckles did the most, actually, and then Torch did almost nothing. So not terribly surprising there, but the one thing that I did want to point out is just how good sticks are, that even without using their passive at all, stick is still a top tier weapon. Looking at our economy stats, even though we had very low luck, we ended up with 285 on the bag, gained the perfect amount of materials from our crown. So once again, everyone, leave a comment, leave the appropriate and ritual comment if you have gotten to this point of the video. We ended, the Triangle Power worked out well, Sif's Relic was pretty good for us, the metal detectors paid for themselves, which is nice. Overall, just a very clean run, and everything went very well. Alright, my friends, I hope that you enjoyed this one. Finishing with 400% attack speed, always very fun. And of course, if you did, then feel free to leave a comment and like the video. Helps me out a ton with the algorithm when people do that, so I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for all of your support and comments and everything. And of course, you can subscribe to my channel for more Brotato and other strategy game analysis. Cheers, friends. I'll catch you next time.